I was introduced to the public through a Skype interview with Blake Cousins. It's up to you whether you believe it or not. I'm just putting it out there for the public to know that we're not alone out on this planet. Well, I believe after I did that Skype interview with Blake Cousins, I decided to finally go public, and I decided to do it at the Park Plaza, MacArthur Park, the Park Plaza. And Blake Cousin advertised it on his website, which is Third Phase Moon. And it kind of took on a life of its own. I would say went viral, and that's how it was introduced. After it went viral with 150,000 hits, I decided to go public with my gift that I have. I was hesitant before, but I was just waiting for the right opportunity, and after that, I said it's time. Well, after discussing with Blake Cousins and his brother about how well that video went, I decided to have a free public event after I got to know about Prophet Yahweh, how he did an event for the public. So I decided to invite everybody and anybody to come down there and witness this phenomenon and this gift that I have. And like I said, it takes a lot out of me. So I did it, and let's keep our eyeballs open, and you see incredible things and what's photographed on it. Where are they from? I believe most of them are from here and here.
You get a color.
I lost it. I lost it again.
My mission is really to teach as many people as I can and reach as many people around the world that they have exactly the same capability I do. And if they practice and use some of my technique, it doesn't have to be perfect, that they will discover that they have this ability to do this. Well, I can't say that everything that I say that is ET, because there's so many things out there in the sky. It is absolutely incredible how much there is out there. But and they have an uncanny ability of imitating and making you think by just glancing at them that there's something that they're not, such as a bird or a piece of paper flying or a balloon, which they're very good at doing this. They've been doing it for so long, and so I can't really guarantee that everything that I say is like naturally. But I say I do 90%. I'm accurate. I'm accurate about 90% of the time.
Later on, when I saw the quadrant, like 5 or 6 of them come together, I completely blew me away. And they were flying in formation across the sky. That's what I saw.
Would you like to say something?
Well, you know, I mean, we all saw the same ones, and we probably saw close to 10 of them, but the one that really stood out was when you had that 5 or 6 of them that just and just kept going and going and going and going. That was absolutely. And then they had a main one right behind it. Yeah. I don't know a main one, but
a bigger one.
A bigger one. Yeah.
But since Roswell, they've been saying that they're balloons. I don't know why they can't say something else, but that seems to be the only answer they have is that they're balloons. So there's a lot of elements out there that are going to try to suppress what I'm doing, only because you might say it affects certain people and the money that they're making. They've been having, you might say, they've been having the power of this knowledge for a long time, and now the people should know. And that's the way I feel about it. They're just terrestrials to me. I think we're all on that level, like the terrestrials, except they're a little more advanced than us, and That's why I call them terrestrials. They are our brothers and sisters out there. I work in the film industry, and I do a lot of security work, which I do a lot of hours. That particular night, I had arrived home at about, I think, 1 o'clock, and Mark was waiting outside of the apartment complex and told me that he had arranged a Skype interview with Blake Cousins. So he really caught me off guard. I didn't know what to do. So I grabbed the photo that I showed on that particular first thing Blake did on me, and that's how it all happened from there.
Well, to tell you the truth, I never really believed in UFOs. I never thought they were real up until I met Robert. This guy has exposed me to certain things that I thought were fantasy. Basically, when he calls UFOs, they basically come out of the sky, out of a clear blue sky. You see unidentified flying object that you've never seen before in your entire life. It's just unbelievable. After I met Robert, he just happened to move into my building. After I met him, he exposed me to, I want to say, maybe 70 or 80 different UFOs within 2 weeks time. They've been following me since I was exposed to them by him. They've been following me pretty much everywhere I go. I see them.
Mark, so you tell us here at Third Phase of Moon, if I were to be lucky enough to hang out with Robert any day of the week, just for an hour, you could actually summon a UFO and we could actually capture it on camera?
Yes, on camera. Not one, not two, many. Many.
So Robert, you're going to be sharing us an exclusive video for the first time on YouTube. Viewers for the first time are going to see this around the world. Can you share this picture that you photographed? Apparently you say that there are pilots in this UFO photograph.
There's a pilot and a co-pilot. Yes, I can.
Well, can you share it with us now?
Yes, I can. Can you hold this? Actually, I was waiting with my camera for this type of photo, which I'm always waiting, but they actually came and I caught this photo, which is right here is a ball turret and it looks like a laser. Over here on this side is I think the pilot, and he has his hand on this green panel, which is I think the flight control. It was Mark Guzman, and I'd like to thank Mark Guzman too, also for doing that for me. And Blake, thank you, Blake. I'm gonna put some of my best footage out there, photos, and actually we're gonna do some more new footage, and the terrestrials are actually gonna help us with this new footage that we're gonna put. It's really gonna blow the people away when they find out that they are real. And actually, it's not going to be frightening. It's going to be enlightening, and that's what this is all about. We're going to do a documentary that's so well done, and I hardly wait for this moment when we actually go up there and present this documentary. I'm going to summon them now, so we'll see what happens. And it doesn't take long to do this because it does take a lot of energy out of me. And let's see what happens.
So fast from one point to another point. The planes then doesn't do that. Balloons either, and it was beautiful. Yeah, they came to UFOs and they seen it and they are excited. And a lot of skeptics who changed their minds after they seen it, they witnessed it. It's something beautiful. We are not alone.
Yes, including the ones who've never seen anything in the sky before. This is their day. This is their day to actually take note that their life has changed. That was just south of here, 1 block. That of today's invitation. And they're back.
Sorry.
Yeah.
They silver and really shiny, in a ball shape, but it was like moving towards like to the side. You could see like it was something, like if it was pulling something, like something long.
Yeah, I saw the same thing. It would turn around at times, and then it would just shine, and it would turn away, it would shine, and it would just kept moving fast from one place to the other.
How many did you see?
I saw two. Well, it could have been the same one, but at first it was this way, and it went that way, disappeared. And the second one, I caught it right here, and it started taking off that way.
Looking up, straight above me in the sky, there was the green flashes that I saw today also on the other side of the park.
Okay.
Same ship, same flashes. And then that was the first thing I saw. And then I saw a bunch of lights, fast ships streak across the sky, and I'm going crazy at this point. And I go to the front of my house, and then surely enough, by the edge of my city, I see two orbs, never going higher or lower, just flying across the city until they get all the way out of view, and out of range for good.
These things, if you just saw one, it just went by really fast. That time I saw one that blinked. Never seen one that blinked before. And today I saw an orange one just fly by very fast, very fast. It's hard to catch it with this thing, very hard.
It was doing erratic movement, not something to play with. Because a plane can't turn in a 360 angle.
How many have you seen so far today? Three? Wow, that's pretty good.
Yep. The one that's over here looks like sort of silverish red. The one that's over here.
Uh-huh.
There. It's still right there. It's still right there. It's still right there. It's still
Show me where it is on here.
Between the building.
Okay, yeah, you're pointing right at it. Go up, down, right there. Right there. It's somewhere right there. They're like silverish. They just look circle. They just look circle.
Okay. On UFOs?
I think it's great.
Okay.
And I think I'm actually glad that somebody's doing the work because there's so much to say and really study about it that we don't really know enough information. So I'm glad that at least their face of the moon is on the topic and getting ready to disclose information that is relevant to everybody.
You were here once before.
Yes, I was.
And you saw UFOs that day?
Yes, I did. I saw two of them.
Like I said, it takes a lot out of me. So I did it. And let's keep our eyeballs open and you see incredible things in this photograph on there. And I like to also say that when you go home and you practice this, look in the sky for about an hour, or maybe the longer you look and do what I said, and ask a question telepathically and you'll get a yes or no response. Either they'll come in red, which means no to your question, and don't make it a selfish question but something good, and it'll come in green and the answer is yes to your question that you want to ask. But make it a good question, nothing like am I going to be a millionaire or something, or can you give me the lotto tickets or any of that, but something, humanitarian, like, is my mom all right on the other side, or my father, or does this person love me, or something like that, I mean, that's what I suggest there. Can't tell you what to say, but they'll show themselves to you, and as you develop these relationships, they'll show themselves to you more and more. And you'll see what I'm saying. You email me and tell me your experiences, because I've done this for lots of people. Lots of people already. And I've done it for kids who have the ability already, that live next to, that used to, well, I don't live there anymore, but I taught them to be little summoners. And so that's the truth. So there's kids out there that are doing this for their playground buddies in school. And they don't discern it as evil, they really like it. So I don't want people to put a bad tip to it. But anyway, let's look. Thank you for showing up, guys, and hiking up all the way up here.
Thanks for leading the way.
Oh, thank you.
Where are they from?
Where are they from? I believe most of them are from here.
Color like a red. Maybe they have mango.
No, I